Hi guys, and welcome to another LEGO Movie 2 set review. Now, hopefully you've had a chance to watch some of the other set reviews I've done for LEGO Movie 2. I'm loving the sets, they are awesome. There's a lot to really enjoy, especially at the lower end of the price range. So, today I'm reviewing another one. It's the Battle Ready Batman and MetalBeard. Now, this is one I've been really looking forward to, mainly because this guy, Batman. Ever since I saw the trailer, the first trailer, I've been wanting that minifigure. Anyway, before I get onto the set, I'm going to do a quick speed build and I'll be right back with you. So there we go, it's all built. Now, hopefully you had a chance to kind of see what exactly we're going to be reviewing as part of that build. So here we are, we have Batman, we have MetalBeard, and we have this guy here, whose name I can't remember, but he's one of the guys from Apokolips. We'll go through and take a look at him in a minute. Anyway, before we get started, as I said, I've been really looking forward to kind of looking at this set, mainly because of Batman. Now, other than the LEGO Batman movie, which kind of really went a bit mental on the costumes, it's actually quite rare to get a decent kind of unique variant of Batman. They're all kind of along the same line. They're either black, they're grey, you got the Adam West one that's blue, but they're all kind of around the same theme. This guy, however, is very, very different. Now, I don't know whether you can see that in detail. I will bring up pictures in a minute. But yeah, so as soon as I saw him in the trailer, I was like, yes, a new Batman. I love Batman. I've got far too many Batmans. Anyway, if we go to the pictures, and you can see, basically this guy, other than the cowl, which is pretty much standard, his face is, yeah, he looks quite concerned in one of the faces. On the other one, he just looks Batman-y. Not overly exciting there in terms of additional faces. Plus, the thing is with the Batman sets, because they've got that stripe going across the top, the faces can't really be reused on anything other than Batman. Not that that's an issue, because, you know, it's Batman. The most important part of this, though, is these huge kind of tire things that stick out of the shoulders. I mean, they look really cool. It's weird because there was a lot of kind of, when the trailer came out, it was leaked what this minifigure was going to look like, and a lot of people were kind of up in uproar going, is that it? And, you know, seeing it in person, I actually think it's awesome. It's really good. I don't see what people are moaning about. The other thing that's really cool about this minifigure is, of course, much like the Batmans from LEGO Batman movie, we also get the detachable belt. So the belt is actually a piece on its own, in its own right. It's not a printed piece, which is quite interesting. And we get this really tatty cape, which looks really cool. Anyway, coming back to me, because I just want to show you, I've just taken the things off. Can you see that? Yeah. So he's kind of got a really cool gun holster printing. It's a bit disappointing that that's kind of hidden behind this thing here. I mean, it's a massive piece. There is some really cool printing underneath. You know, there's like a gun holster style thing that kind of goes over here. So it looks really cool. I'm a big fan of this, and I think this is worth buying the set for, full stop. Going on to the other guy, I can't remember his name. It's like Maddox, or something like that. Maddox, something like that. You're probably going to find out, and you're going to have a go at me for that. But yeah, very Apokolips-like. He comes with a massive spear and this really cool kind of shoulder bit here. If we go to the pictures, it'll probably be easier to see. You can see he's quite muscly. He's got very defined muscles on the printing. Other than that, he wouldn't be at place in Mad Max, but I think that's kind of the point. I like the different coloured legs. That is a really really unique leg piece, especially considering you've kind of got a steel toe cap on the other side. It looks like a wooden leg. Not sure what they're going for there, but it looks cool. Similarly on the back, you've just got the other part of the kind of waist and shoulder buckles. I mean, there's not a lot you can say about the printing. I mean, it's unique. That in itself is a good thing. But it's also quite basic. I mean, it's really well detailed, but it is still quite basic. If you look at the head's going to be quite a reusable piece. You've got this angry guy with a weird kind of mutton chops. So you could use that quite easily in a Lego City set, for example. If you come back to me, you can see it again on here. So you could very easily use that on a Lego City or pretty much any other Lego theme character. When I say Lego City, he kind of looks like he belongs in the police set as one of the bad guys trying to get away. That could work for you. But yeah, it's a nice minifigure. If you're kind of really going in, you're collecting all of the figures, if you've kind of got the money to spare to get the Apokolipsberg. I haven't, but I desperately want it. If anyone wants to buy it for me, let me know. But yeah, so I mean, it's just a good extra, especially if you're collecting a minifigure collection as well. I've got some awesome ones in there, and this guy fits in very, very nicely with that lot. Moving on to the other little bizarre thing is this little star. I will bring up the picture, but I'm not sure it's needed. I mean, you can see it really clearly, but let's bring him up anyway. It's two pieces. It's basically a square piece printed with a face on it and a star piece. That's probably not unfamiliar to anyone that's had a Lego Friends set. I think that's kind of the point. If you've seen the movie, you know what I mean. This little guy does appear in the trailer, and he is in the film very early on. He's essentially the thing that gets stuck in the door when they're running away from the alien, which is quite amusing. But yeah, I mean, it's a really cool little piece. It's a nice add-on, and like I say, if you're looking to recreate some of the scenes from the film, you need this guy. You definitely need this guy. Similarly, if you have seen the movie, then you know what's coming next. This is a little bit of a scaled-down version of what you get in the film. Try not to give any spoilers away. I think it does appear in one of the trailers, but basically there's a bit where Batman just appears. It's like, hey, they saved the day from the aliens, and he's just sitting there with a big sign saying, "You're welcome." This one's a little bit smaller, but it's very cool. If we go to the pictures, you can see it in a bit more detail. It's basically just a throne. It's a throne with wings and a "You're welcome" sign. It's brilliant. I kind of want to somehow integrate it into... I've got the Lego Batman movie Batcave, and I think this would sit very nicely in there. But yeah, it does look really cool. I'm a bit disappointed because if you look on the back, if we just go to that picture, you can see there's like a mechanism in there, and that's basically that wheel. If we go back to me a sec, it does that. That's basically all it does. I was really hoping it was going to move the wings, because that would be so much cooler. Even so, it's nice to have some interactivity, and from a scenery piece, it's fantastic. You've also got a little cave bit here. These clips are for the Batarangs, of course, which I've misplaced. So he was holding them a minute ago, so I don't know where they've gone. But yeah, in general, it's a great little build. I mean, you're not looking at much time to build this. If you saw the speed build at the beginning of the video, it's not overly complex. I mean, if you look at it, it's probably about 20-30 pieces, so it's not overly complex, and it can be built very quickly. You're looking at about 10 minutes max, but it's fun. It's really fun, especially, and you've got these cool little bits of detail. So you've got the swords there as well. I kind of want to see what Apokolipsberg, I can't even say the word, Apokolipsberg Batman looks like, carrying a couple of katanas. That looks cool, but it's a great little set. I mean, for me, as far as I'm concerned, from the set perspective, it was all about Batman, but having that scene piece as well just makes it even better. On to the final part of this set, and it's MetalBeard. This crab-like MetalBeard. Look at it. It's so ridiculously detailed. This is where most of the piece, I think it's around about 170 pieces in this set, and yeah, probably over 100 of them go on this. If any of you had the chance to build the Lego Movie 1 MetalBeard, you'll know what I mean in terms of complexity, in terms of the tiny little pieces that go into making MetalBeard. This isn't a set for young Lego fans, like really young Lego fans. I mean, on here it's a 6+. I would say that's a bit ambitious given how complex MetalBeard is. So if you have a look, let's start with the legs, because I tell you what, building the legs, if you saw the speed build at the beginning, there's a lot of repetition because you've got 3 legs that are exactly the same with these massive kind of pirate type swords on. But it's when you're actually building the little pieces. I mean, these legs are essentially made from what I call the blaster piece, and you basically you just stick where you would usually put the stud for the pistol. You're basically sticking these swords in. There's 3 swords in there. You can make up the legs, and then this other arm has what looks like a chainsaw on it. And then moving round, you've got one that just looks like it's got a peg leg on it. You've got a sword on there on an arm. I mean, it looks awesome, but it's bizarre as hell. If we move up, and you've got his hands, he's just gone full blown kind of piratey crab thing. If we go back to me for a sec, look, you can see these claws on here. They do move, so they can move because they're on kind of a ball socket, what I call ball socket. I don't know what the real name is for it. They're usually used for when you build mechs and you've got to do the shoulders and stuff like that. Probably like this guy. I haven't built this yet. But yeah, so you've got those bits. Going back to the pictures, and you can see there's a chest in there. It's actually got a couple of hot dogs in it, but you can't access it, I don't think. Or can you? Actually, come back to me. I'm learning this while we're doing the video. It turns out if you push that down and push that up, you can access it. Oh, the hot dogs aren't in there. No, where are the hot dogs? Oh, they're over there. But yeah, so you can store stuff in there. That goes back up. That goes back up. In terms of the MetalBeard face himself, that is very much exactly the same as what you get in the 2014 set. You've also got a place up here, so you could put a minifigure up there. I know some of the promotional videos for this had promotional pictures for this had this guy sitting up here, which is pretty cool. Personally, I would stick his parrot from the 2014 set up there, because that poor parrot, he's not in. He's not in the Lego Movie 1 really. You can just see him kind of perched on there. But yeah, MetalBeard. I was very shocked actually how little MetalBeard kind of shows up really in the second movie. Again, no spoilers, but yeah, he's quite a prominent part of the second half of the first movie, but not so much. But which is a shame because this is a really, really, really cool variant. Like I say, it's a beast to build. Sadly though, this doesn't rotate. The legs don't rotate, but that's not a problem. He does stand up, so he will stand up. If you can get the legs just right, he will stand up. There you go. That's proof. But there you go. So this set is currently $17.99 in the UK. It's $19.99 in the US. It's fantastic for the price. It is absolutely brilliant. I mean, for what you get. If you're a DC fan, I'm a massive Lego kind of superheroes fan. Love Marvel, love DC. See, I've got Marvel there. But it's, I would have it just for the Batman. The fact it's got the MetalBeard as well. The main kind of MetalBeard from 2014 is one of my favourite sets, just purely because of the complexity of it. And similarly with this, most of the pieces in this set go entirely into MetalBeard. That said, it's a really fun build. It's just, if you are buying this for a younger Lego fan, I wouldn't suggest kind of just leaving them to it, because there are a lot of fiddly pieces with MetalBeard. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little rant. Please do leave a comment, let me know, especially if you've got this set or you're planning on buying this set. Do let me know. Do give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed my little rant, and do subscribe, because there are more videos coming. I've still got a couple more Lego movie sets that I've already purchased. Fingers crossed I can get hold of some more moving forward. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.